Hi. Oh, you had the appointment today, right? Yes. Okay, so I'm not sure if the online appointment explained to you that what we will be doing today. But my name is Lisabel, and I'm going to help you to sort of guide you or consult you on the wedding dress that you want to yes, choose or make. Yes, I will be sewing the wedding dress, and don't worry, everything will be okay. Just needs to be adjusted to perfectly fit you like a glove. I have a lot of experience in. But by the way, let me start by saying congratulations on your future wedding. Yes, so we have a lot of designs. So first of all, let me just get some of the basic informations. Let's see. Wait a second. So today's I'm sorry, I'm a little disorganized, but I could get your name again and your address and your basic information, phone number. Yep. So, and progressively, I'm going to ask more about your wedding day and which day should the dress be expected to complete. Yes, and as well your measurements. And okay. So, your name and how do you spell that? Okay. And yeah, phone number. And an address. Just easy, like simple information is for me to get back to you later on. And yes, okay. So it should be. It should be. So, do you have any? Do you have a venue or the date of your wedding yet? Have you set the date? Yes, okay, so the date of the wedding is good, alright. And preferably you would want it before, definitely, I would want it before too. So, probably I would suggest that we finish the final garment at least a week before or 7 days before the real date of the wedding day. But I want to finish the mock-up garment and check if it fits you, and then do the final measurement, a few more measurements, and adjust it. The final measurement would be the final measurement would be I would say about 7 days before the wedding, because you want it to be as close to the wedding day as possible, because we need to check the fitting, and maybe if you want to tighten or loosen it, because I mean, if it's a corseted wedding dress, it's easier because the corset, it would be measured to exactly what it is, but some things might come out. I mean, it's just good to have it as close to the wedding day as possible. But if you have any problems during the wedding, I mean, before the wedding starts, maybe there are some emergencies that happens, unexpected things. I mean, knock wood. I hope that it doesn't happen for you. But I'm available on your wedding day. Yes, and you can call me anytime you want. I can even come for the final fitting right before the altar. That would be with my kit. Yeah, with my emergency kit. We have a lot of things, and so that would give me about 3 weeks to finish everything. Pretty much average timing. Good. I have a lot of things to do today. Now, first of all, let's check your measurements. Measurements. Just a second. So it's just a measurement that is good for checking the exact size that you are in, and like it's not exact science. It will be adjusted. It's just to check what patterns or measurements should I use for the mock-up dress. After the mock-up dress is out, like human body, especially woman's body, can it could like contract and expand. Yeah, we've all been there. But let's start with the dress measurements, body measurements, usual. First, I will check your neck measurement for designs. These are just standard stuff. And you will need to measure it with my handy dandy measuring tape. Okay. First, number 1. We'll start with the neck measurement. It's good for to check your neck. Just hold straight for me. Yeah, I don't need to worry about anything. Right. Yes. Okay. And I will check over your bust. Hold your hand out. Yeah, just hold it straight and just, yeah, okay. Over bust. Next I will check the bust area. Hold on. The measuring tape is very okay. Yeah, you don't need to do anything. Just hold out your hand. I just need to measure it. You can breathe as you wish. Yep, the bust size. And I will need under the bust. Just hold your hand out. Hands out to the side. Yeah. Yeah. And your waist size. Hips. to worry about it. It's a custom dress. It should be fitting you exactly like a glove. It would be good. And now we need neck to heel, because to check the length of the dress, to check the size of the neck, the backs. Then it might take a little bit all the way down to the heel. There we go. Okay. Neck to above neck. Now neck to above knee. Yeah, just hold on. Okay, and above the ankle, just check it. Yeah, we're still just halfway through. And I'll have to check your arm length. You can put it down. You can just stand as if you get normally. One side first. There. Okay. The other side. And shoulder seam. Just from your neck to the arm. Yeah, it's very important to have everything correct measurement, because it's very important for you to move around in it, and especially if it's your special day, you want to look perfect. Okay, armhole area. So, yep. So, and this is very, very important to measure. I don't want it to be too tight and too loose. Sometimes you have a garment you bought and armhole's just too tight, it just cuts circulation off, which is very bad. And I will check the biceps to check too. The other side. Not that there's any difference to the other side, you just need to check if it's same size, or else like I could do a different size depending on arms and forearm. Check the other side. Yeah, same. This is just like your arm area. If you want a nice lacy dress, it needs to be precise. And wrist. To this side. Yeah, same. And V-neck, just to check. V-neck, if you wanted V-neck, it depends. Just it's good to have, just in case. Just in case. There you go. And shoulder to waist. Just waist to above knee. There you go. Okay, I can keep my tape measurement. So this is a good measurement, but it's not a perfect indication of how you will be towards the wedding day, but it's just a good indication. That's why we need to do a lot of measurements and checkups before the actual date. And yes, so we now, well, I'm still keeping my measuring tape. Bear with me a little while. So how are you? Are you excited? I bet you are. And I suggest all the brides to really go and get a custom-made dress, unless they have those, unless they just want to buy it off the rack and they don't want to wait so long, which is fine, yes. But for me personally, I like to get customized during the, wedding. I think customized things are nice. And I like that it's perfect, exact size. And it's just kind of like a piece of history, I guess. Okay, this is how we keep the nice measuring tape. Okay, and this is your sheet, customer sheet, and this is your dress measurement. Everything is done. Great, wonderful. Now we go to the exciting bit. Now, what type of dress would you like to marry in? Okay, so I have plenty of ideas. I specialized in chiffon and light fabric. Of course, wedding dress is a light chiffon type of fabrics, but I also do sit in silk and thick materials for winter weddings and coats in wedding coats. That's also interesting. So it depends on what your preference is. People say it depends on the size, like your size, your body shape, but I believe that it really does depend on what you like. That's it. So if you like sweetheart shape dress, it would be also good with let's start with the neckline first. Okay, neckline. There's a sweetheart shape, which is just like a heart on the top, and it goes down. It's really cute and pretty. Normally I would, with the strapless dress, I would put elastic band on the top, but it's those type that sticks to you, and it's those type that is very good and durable type of thing. It will not fall off, It's not sticky at all. It's just the elastic thing that holds the dress. And you won't be able to see it, so it's good. I can do a corset dress for all types of these types of dresses. I would definitely suggest corset dress because it just holds the dress up real nice. So there's sweetheart neckline, and there's also straight across neckline, semi sweetheart, which is just like a little bump. It doesn't have that definitive sweetheart neckline. If you'd like something like V-neck, it's not strapless, so it's just a V-neck type. If you want a deep V-neck, we could do a skin-colored covers in the middle part to cover the area as well, and it will look nice still. And there's also asymmetric type. which is to the side, one to one side if you like, to the left side, or there's only one strap to one side, or the right side, or there's a beautiful one that is off shoulder. It's so sexy. I really like the off shoulder ones as well. And there's Queen Anne type. It focuses on the bust line. It's not strapless. It has the support at the side. There's also high neck. Oh, it's very regal. It's very nice. It's like Audrey Hepburn style. Wedding dress is very nice. And there's halter neck types as well for a very young style dress. I've been looking at it for a long time. It's been back in style so much. And there's also a halter strap type with the sweetheart neckline, and it will boost up the dress really nicely as well. And there's a boat neck. Oh, I do love the boat neck also for people who, I mean, their type of boat necks really looks great on certain type of people. I don't know, some people can just pull it off really well. And there's jewel necks, and there's also illusion, which is, it looks like a sweetheart neckline, but it's not strapless. The top is a sheer material, which is a sheer fabric, elastic lace type. It will be on your skin tone. You won't see the top, so it will just look like you're wearing a nice sweetheart dress neckline. Or you can go traditional, get a square or a scoop neckline. So the wedding dress is just a template for, so the neckline will be the start of the template. A few things to go through. Yes, so for me, classic is the sweetheart neckline. Really, it all depends on what you like. I could suggest you the off-shoulder dress. It will be perfect with the corseted back line and A-line off-shoulder dress. I don't know, it's absolutely my favorite. Yes, off-shoulder. That's a wonderful idea. I'm so excited for you. So we're going to choose off-shoulder. Yes, but the off-shoulder, it does not mean it's strapless. The strap is at the two sides of the arm, but I will give it more room so that you can lift your hand up all the way high to the head without making a trouble for you, and it won't look as if it's so loose, I will make it just perfect, because these sizes and measurements are perfect for that type of dress. Yes. Okay, now let's look at the let me see the types of dresses. Okay, so we have chosen the neckline, which is a off shoulder, and now we have to choose the dress type. Just give me a second. I will go through this in just a second. hold on. So I would, okay, off shoulder, I would get a fitting dress. Okay, so I could do, if it's off shoulder, we could do A-line, like princess type of dress, or off shoulder ball gown. We could do a A-line princess type, because then that means it's just straight down ahead. Okay, so if you want ball gown, it's alright. It will look good too. But I would suggest A-line because it will hug your beautiful curves, and it will accentuate the curves, and it will just add a beautiful layer to it, you know. Or and because the middle section, if you're worried about the middle section, we will have a corset at the back. It will be very strong and you will be able to breathe as well. So, and you will hug the curves, and I want the train to be a bit longer so that it will, yeah, of course you can walk or dance in it, but it will look very regal with the long tulle. What do you think? We can make it longer, or just use a tool to just put an A-line dress, so it will be off shoulder, and just at the waistline it will be very tight and nice, and A-line, and a bit longer at the back to like add the oomph effect. And we could do the skirt, we could do a nice lace tulle effect at the bottom end of the skirt. I would like to add progressive at the bottom edge, right at the bottom edge of the skirt. I would like to add lacing work. Yeah, so right at the end we will have some lace, and as it goes up to the top of your knees, it will be less and less, so it just looks like it's shimmering down, and it's just the shimmering effect, and it will look absolutely amazing. I could do the lace work myself, or I do have already pre-made stuff which will save us some time, and I can add into it with my handwork as well. So at the bottom we will have flowery lace designs right at the bottom, and alternate inside that will be the outer edge of your skirt. So inner layer you'll have a nice inseam, silk inseam, and 2 layers of lace in netting, dress netting inside, and the outside will be lace works, and some, if it works, and if you want, we could put some gems on the lace work as well. We could put some glass beads at the lace, a few of them only, and just once every few of them. Then it will sparkle the dress when you turn around and ends. We could put some lace work and glass bead work on the skirt, on the outer skirt edge, so leading towards the edge of the skirt. So it will sparkle at night when you dance. And just it will look absolutely royal, absolutely amazing. So the lace work will continue throughout the edging of the skirt, even at the train at the back side of the train. So it will go real beautifully up, and it will be lots of layers of beautiful thing, but not poofy. I want it to be sheer and shimmering as well as just royal, really nice, really beautiful, simple yet the best designs have simple designs, but the hardest thing to achieve is the super simple style and elegant type. Yeah, okay, so that would be the skirt. And at the top of the dress, off shoulder dress, at the back, we will have from the back you will see the usual lace corset work. It will be satin fabric. It will be sculptured to your body type, body shape, and it will be at the back. You will see super sculptured, and it will not limply loose and hang loose or anything like that. And satin is I would say sateen. We don't want shimmery fabric. We want it yes, we don't want a shimmering fabric. We want a sateen fabric that will give us some edge, because silky fabric and this design doesn't really work. Silky fabric is really meant for layering and so sateen fabric will really work for this sculptured dress. I want the dress to stand on its own, and I want the hand sections to stand up on its own, hold its own shape. So I will put in some layers inside. I will put interfacings, but it won't be so tight, and it will be a bit loose on your hand because you want a bit movement. So it will accentuate your looks, but it will not also grab your biceps, and you can move around in it. Also, I like it to be a bit hanging on your shoulder there, and then it looks absolutely beautiful, really cute. And then okay, when I finish sewing, you won't see the line. It will just be super structured dress from the front, like those things, those dresses you see that it just looks like it's holding out its shape, even if the person's not in it. It's holding out its shape. That's the interfacing, so so there is a thing called iron-on interfacing, but I would use a bit thicker one for here. It's because we want the shoulder seams to stand on its own, and I want the front the bust line, because it's shoulder off shoulder type. I want the top, your bust line, to be standing on its own. I don't want it to go like how do you say, like, I don't want it to be limp and sticking to your body at all. I want it to hold its shape as you wear and walk around in it. you know, like those regal royal dress types, right? And those vintage dresses, that's just beautiful. All right, and okay, so the lace work for the corseting at the back, it will be the usual type. It will be V-shape until the back. It will end at the bottom of your waist, at the back, at your back, and the lace work will do the same satin type, satin lace. I'll make it from the same material, and we will make the hooks of the dress at the back. I will make it exactly the same material as well, so that it will work. Okay, so that will be it. We will have invisible zipper at the side, as well as eyelet and eye hook and eye. Sorry, hook and eye to secure the top, and invisible zipper just in case you want to undress and dress easily, because once the corset work at the back is up, it will be tight, but yeah, the zipper will give you more movements, easier to take out and easier to put on. That would be it. So basically that would be it. I would suggest higher heel to wear. If you're not comfortable with a high heel, I would suggest a wedged heel, because the dress, I could make it shorter, but it does have the train at the back. I don't want you to trip on it or something. Just be careful with it. Yeah, you will definitely look wonderful. And I would suggest a nice white wedding wedged shoes. Wedged shoes. Yes, I would suggest you to go shopping after this to find the best beautiful white wedge shoes, wedges. Yeah, I prefer the bejeweled beautiful one, but I would get this satin. If you want a fabric shoe, I would get the satin fabric shoes if you want. So that's what I would suggest. Right, so if you want a sample fabric, I will give you the sample later on. So that would conclude today's consultation. I would want you to sign off here. Yeah, so these are all the measurements at today's date. Subsequently, we will do more measurements when the time approaches. So right here. Thank you so much. Okay, so I want to wish you well, and thank you so much for coming to me for the dress altering or dress making. It's such an amazing thing these days, it's quite rare these days. Okay, so don't worry about anything. I'll take care of the rest. Don't worry about the dress. Just take care of yourself until the wedding. Okay, you go ahead, have a great time. Get your shoes. I'll take care of your dress. Just find something nice and comfortable and try to wear it at home and see if you can hold on to the fit of the shoes as well, because I would prefer for you to use this shoe for at least 1 month, and then the wedding will come, and then your legs will not have any shocks. You know what I'm saying? Right, so thank you so much. Until next time, right? All right, have a good day. Bye.